I have a large capacitor here. It says it's 100,000 MFD, so that means not milli, not mega, but it actually means micro. So that M right there means microfarad, 100,000 micro. This is too large to be measured by this LCR meter, so I can't just stick a meter on it and measure it like I would with a DMM and a resistor. So what I'm going to do is I have a 991 ohm resistor here, and you have to watch the polarity of these large electrolytic capacitors. If you don't know what I mean, who cares? Not important right now. So I'm hooking up a resistor in parallel with it. Okay, so now there's a resistor there. Furthermore, I have a power supply, so I'm going to take the positive lead of the power supply, connect that right here. There we go. And then the negative from the power supply runs through a switch, so now I can turn the power supply on and off with this switch. Okay, so I have a switch right here. And now, furthermore, I have this, oh, that's fine. I have this voltmeter here, and so I can measure the voltage across, and I was actually just about to shut that anyways. So now there should be 2 volts across this approximately. Let me rotate that slightly. Is that better?
Yeah.
I've got, let me see here, 2 volts across this, and similarly, it's because it's in parallel, I have the same exact voltage across this resistor. So if I want to measure the voltage across the capacitor or the resistor, it should be the same. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'll let Angus get set up, and is the stopwatch in a good position?
A little steeper.
Okay, go for it. I'll let you adjust whatever you think. Let me put another block there. Is that good?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so I'm going to open the switch and start the timer at the same time. Hopefully what you can do is notice both the voltage and the time in the video. So if I do this right, it's not perfect, but I'm going to do it on 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I messed up. That's easy. Let's fix it. So all I did was close the switch. We're right back. Let me try that one more time. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now the voltage is dropping. The time is increasing. This would be a good time to change the playback speed to 2 times at least, so you don't have to sit here bored out of your mind. But now you can get voltage versus time data. We're going to let this run for a couple of minutes. So have a blast. That was about a minute. Still got a while. Probably another minute. So I'll probably let this run up to about 180 seconds or so. That's 3 minutes. Starting to give us a pretty good idea of what's going on. I might let this one go over 200 seconds. Sorry it's such a long video, but a classic way to do this is to make sure you get at least 5 half-life. But I might cut that a little short. That would take forever. So I'm definitely going to let this run a little longer. I want to see it at least get below 200 millivolts. Hopefully the phone has got enough memory. We've just made a couple of these, so fingers crossed. If it cuts off, it cuts off, and we'll call that the data set. Alright. That's 4 minutes. Once it gets under 200, I can change the decade, and then we'll go. Maybe let's finish it out to an even 5 minutes, alright? Alright. I can just hit stop, right, Angus?